If you want to support the channel, go check out my Patreon. There's rewards like end of video shoutouts and even featuring in a video. More rewards will be added and I'd love to hear from you guys to know what I should add. For more information, go to patreon.com/Maqwell. Leg 2 of the Europa League quarterfinals. It is Nice. We have a 4-1 lead on aggregate, so I mean this match should be pretty much worthless. But Nice put up a good fight at least in this match, as it's Dolberg here. He's just gonna kind of just vibe, honestly. Just wait for someone, then finally pass it to Makengo, and Makengo makes it 1-0 for Nice. So now it's 4-2 on aggregate, and they also have an away goal, but still, we shouldn't worry too much. 29 minutes played. This was a match where there wasn't as many chances as well, just because we were trying to, save the player's energy. But it's Federico Chiesa. Chiesa then crosses it in, and that is a fantastic finish by Funk Yannick, probably one of our best players this season. We signed him last season in January, and he has been such an impact player, like I said he was going to be. Second half played. The first chance of the second half, it's Pessina to Riccardi. Riccardi brings it to Federico Chiesa. Chiesa then through ball to Kessié, and there it is. Funk Yannick Kessié, the tank, has ended this tie. So, who will we be facing in the semifinals, you ask? None other than fucking Napoli again. I swear, man, Napoli just won't ever go away. Sassuolo. It wasn't until the 49th minute when there was the first chance in this match. It was a very, very dull match, but it is Chiesa running away from the fullback. He's done this before. He's been doing this lately. He's just continuing on, goes into the box, crossing it in for Kessié, and then Kessié passes it to Lasagna, and that's a beautiful passing play by Venezia FC to make it 1-0. Just like that. And then we fast forward into the 85th minute with another chance for Venezia, as it's Male to Giuseppe Colombo. Colombo then takes a few steps, takes a shot, it's saved, but then off the rebound, Youssef Male scoring. He's 72 rated, yet he still is a bit of an impact player, which is quite nice. 56 rated scrub to this, you love to see it, don't you? Parma. The following match would be AC Milan, so we played a much weaker side. Still a strong side, but it was at least weaker than most sides we've put out. But it's Kessié. Great through ball to Giuseppe Colombo, and Colombo ain't missing from there. Top right corner, the Starboy himself has scored. It's a well-known fact that when The Weeknd wrote his song Starboy, it was actually about Giuseppe Colombo. Yeah. I know. 36 minutes played. It's the star boy himself passing it to Riccardi. Riccardi then bringing it to Kessié. Kessié then leaving it off for Mbayo. And Mbayo hasn't really done much, but a cross in for Kevin Lasagna, making it 2-0 for Venezia FC. Just like that. Right before the end of the half, another chance for Venezia just to basically end this match. If it wasn't done already, here's just another chance. But it's Riccardi here. Riccardi then leaving it off for Mbayo. Great passing play by the assist god himself, Alessio Riccardi, and we have 3 goals in the first half thanks to an Mbayo goal. We're wearing this style and we're sitting in style, as here it is, Youth Academy graduate Mancini completely pressuring the defense as he somehow manages to get the ball, and he's that small, but now it's Lombardi all by himself thanks to a great pass by Alessio Riccardi, and it is 4-0 to Venezia FC. The Youth Academy grads are eating up Parma. I'm sure you weren't expecting this. We're somehow second in the league. We went from 5th to 2nd in like a month. Now, it's not that much of a surprise just because, well, it still is a big surprise because it's Venezia FC in 2nd place. But not to mention, we've scored the most goals in the league, 77. We have one of the best goal differentials. And not to mention also that first place Milan has drawn 4 times, lost 3 times, and then your next best team after us is 3rd place Juventus with 2 draws and 7 losses. But like I said before, our next match is actually AC Milan, a top of the table clash, the most unlikely of top of the table clashes. So how about we get into it? This could be absolutely huge for us if we manage to get a result, because it'll inch us up a little closer to Milan. I don't think we'll win the league, but we're not out of it just yet. somehow. But my god, was this match extremely challenging. But here, our first chance, we actually had the first chance of the match. It's Chiesa to Kessié, great turn by Chiesa, and now Chiesa tries to turn another defender, take the shot, and it's straight at the keeper. But it's progress. Once again, another chance off the counter-attack, this time for Venezia, as it's Christian Pulisic using the pace unmatched by anyone else in that defense. A good shot, and another great save by Donnarumma. 18 minutes played, the action is absolutely non-stop. We have 3 highlights within the first 18 minutes, but here it's Luxalt. Luxalt trying to scout someone out in the middle. He continues to wait. He crosses in for Hoffman, who heads it towards Paciencia, and Paciencia makes it 1-0 to AC Milan. The league leaders have drawn first blood. The league leaders want to just end this match as soon as they could though, as it's Omar here on the wing. Great ball to him, and now Omar is just going to get past Romano and then cross it in for Paciencia, but a good save by Marek Rodak. 36 minutes played, another chance. No, actually it's a chance for AC Milan. The counter attack for AC Milan. Yes, the turns have tabled here as AC Milan now have a counter attack. Captain Italia can't save us for long though, as AC Milan with once again another chance. It's Lopez to Luxalt. Luxalt then passing it to Paciencia. Great through ball to Lopez. Lopez takes the shot, and another amazing save by Marek Rodak. He is really redeeming himself in the second half of the season so far. And now we have just reached the second half. Yeah, that many highlights in the first half. This was a fun match to be a part of, but it's Arnold here to Hoffman, back to Arnold, and Arnold then takes the shot, and another save by Marek Rodak, who is basically just keeping us in this match now. And now off the corner, it's Milan with another chance. It's Lopez. He gets tackled by Riccardi. Now it's Chistano on the ball, but Chistano with a really bad pass, and it's Paciencia with the shot. But once again, and I think this one defines Marek Rodak's season right there, absolutely fantastic save, completely saving us from near death pretty much there. 69 minutes played, finally Venezia starting to get more attacks as it's Fiorellino. He passes it to Riccardi. Riccardi then just passing it back to Fiorellino. Fiorellino to Lasagna. Lasagna then through ball to Riccardi. Riccardi, he turns his defender, at least tries to, takes the shot, and it's right at the keeper. 77 minutes played, another counter attack for Venezia. It's Pulisic. Pulisic bringing it to Lasagna. Great ball to him, but just not enough pace for Lasagna. He is 30 years old, so his pace is deteriorating. But it's Fiorellino to Kessié, and Kessié right at the keeper. But surely, just surely, we'd find something. There's so many chances we've had in the last couple minutes. We have to get at least one of these here, but it's Fiorellino. Kevin Lasagna, all he has to do, it's saved by the keeper. And unfortunately enough, we do lose to Milan. But what a match that was. Absolutely intense. Both sides going at it. That is the FIFA I want to see. And that's only because I adjusted the sliders. You're welcome. But lucky for us, I didn't actually mention this beforehand, but Juventus had a game in hand, so they were actually considered fourth pretty much. But Napoli had lost to Lazio away from home, so now they're 5th place. They didn't gain anything from that. Juve obviously still 4th place. We only dropped to 3rd place, only 1 position, and we're actually tied with Roma now for 2nd practically. But with this result and seeing the table now, it's a little more reassuring that we could possibly and hopefully qualify for the Champions League. Semi-finals of the Europa League. Could you believe it? Because I can't. But nonetheless, we faced Napoli. We beat them once, we beat them twice, we can sure as hell do it again. Didn't take long for the first event of this match to happen actually, as it's Pulisic dispossessing a Napoli player. It's to Chiesa, great lob ball back to Pulisic. Now Pulisic just runs away from Morgan Sanson, has the keeper to beat, and it's saved by the keeper. A great save by Alex Meret, of course our future keeper by the way. Don't forget that. 42 minutes played, and this match was kind of like the Fiorentina match, where it's the highlights that aren't as exciting as the actual match itself. That's just how sometimes the game is. It makes sense. But here it's Elmas running towards the defense. He passes it to Demirbay, and Demirbay off his first touch takes the shot. It's a fantastic save by Marek Rodak. And on the following corner, whipped in by...
Why are we still here?
Board has been helped. Will he finish? And it is the opening goal of the contest.
I thought the B button was supposed to clear the ball. Anyways, 55 minutes played, a counterattack for Venezia, and obviously we weren't out of it just yet. This was just one goal, and it was a home goal, so no big deal there, but it's Pulisic to Riccardi. Riccardi then just kind of bodies the Napoli defender, or something really happens there. Fiorentina with the shot, and a good save by the keeper. 70 minutes played, another chance for the boys in black, green, and orange, as it's Chiesa turning his defender, takes the shot, and it's blocked last second by the defender. 74 minutes played, it's Kessié leading this attack now, to Mbayo, back to Kessié, to Mbayo once again, to Riccardi, back heel to Semprini, and Semprini sees Chiesa in the middle. Who's that? The man who made the early mistake, scoring against Napoli, Napoli's worst nightmare. Federico Chiesa has once again scored, and he has absolutely redeemed himself for that one. But 87 minutes played, we weren't done there just yet. We had the momentum to even score another goal, but here it's Lombardi. Lombardi then waits, passing it to Pessina all by himself. Pessina takes the shot, and Alex Meret is not going to let that in. Unlucky. And it may not have been a win, but we do have ourselves the advantage with one away goal. The away goals have been absolutely vital for us this season so far. The real question is, with the final within our grasp, can we hold on? Bologna. Once again, another match where we just had to work with what we had because, I mean, our squad depth isn't that great, and our next match was obviously Napoli in the second leg, so we kind of had to save some legs. But it's Lasagna. First goal. There we go. That's a nice start. But Bologna, we're going to make it hard for us because, I mean, it's Bologna, and they've pissed me off at least 3 times in this series so far. But here it's Michael. He passes it to Santander, and Santander with a great finish into the back of the net. It's Discount Ibra once again scoring against us, and yes, it is quite annoying, I know. But if you remember Season 2 in the Serie A, there was a match that went to 4-3, and it was against Bologna. We won that match, by the way, and we didn't have the likes of, you know, Kevin Lasagna, Federico Chiesa or anything. We had Alessandro Semprini and Fiorellino, and Fiorellino still plays, but he's not playing this match. Nonetheless, it's 2-1 to Venezia, a good little response after that. And unlike the defense in Season 2, which wasn't that great, another chance for Venezia because we did hold Bologna to that one shot basically as Colombo cross. So it all comes down to this. One more leg against Napoli, and it decides if we manage to go to the finals or not. Now, just to kind of look over the scores here, on the other side, it's Sevilla versus Leicester City. And Sevilla have a 2-1 aggregate lead so far. But that match we're not worried about too much. It's us versus Napoli in Venice. This night could go down in history. 12 minutes played, chance for Venezia already as it's Riccardi. Riccardi passing it to Lasagna. Lasagna through ball to Fiorellino. Fiorellino trying to take the shot early because the defender is inching towards him. It's a simple save as a result. The Arancioneroverde continue their onslaught of attacks as they try to just end this match. It's Kevin Lasagna this time, but the defender is getting towards him, and he misses it completely as a result of that. Now Napoli with their first chance, 35 minutes played, it's Gundogan. Gundogan being one of the biggest threats we've faced throughout most of these Napoli matchups, but he passes it to Milik, and just, luckily enough, he hits the side netting on that one. But once again, it's 51 minutes played now, and another chance for Napoli as it's Elmas. Elmas running towards the defense once again, passing it to Milik, to Sanson, and Sanson takes the shot, and it's a pretty simple save by Marek Rodak. But hey, it's a save, and it's vital. Momentum was on Napoli's side at this point. It's Gulam to Morgan Sanson, and Sanson actually gets tackled by Fiorellino, which can start up the counterattack for Venezia FC. It's the signature run by Chiesa. He's done for pretty much the entirety of the second half of the season. He runs into the box, crosses it in. It's a great chest by Lasagna and a great volley into the back of the net. 2-1 on aggregate for Venezia FC. Are we about to make it to the finals? 2 finals would be absolutely exciting for the Venetians, but we need to focus on this match first, as it's Sanson. In Sanson, he then passes it to Tutino, and it's a great save by Marek Rodak. Boys, please hold on to this. Napoli, extremely desperate at this point that they're willing to basically throw anything and anyone into the box. It's Sanson. He crosses it in for Manolas, and it's just over the crossbar. Unlucky for Napoli. And there we go, boys. We're in 2 finals for Season 4. We have the chance to put our hands on 2 trophies this season. The absolute pain we've had to endure for the past 3 seasons is completely worth it if this means we get to lift 2 trophies in Season 4.